The last topic in chapter 3 is about compensation management. So in this session, let's discuss about meaning of salary, wages, difference between wage and salary, and also what is compensation structure. Let's begin to understand with the basics of compensation. Compensation means what the employees receive in exchange for their work. It is the monetary plus non monetary returns, which is paid to employees for the work done by them. So, compensation is a money received in performance of work, plus many kinds of services and benefits that an organization provide to their employees. The definition according to Dale Yoder, compensation is paying people for work. The next popular definition is according to Edwin B. Flippo. The function of compensation is defined as adequate and equitable remuneration of employees or personnel for their contributions to the organizational objectives. It can be said that compensation is the glue that binds the employees and employers together. Let's move on to understand what is wages, salary, and compensation. Administration of employee compensation is called wage and salary administration. Wages is paid to blue collared on daily, weekly, monthly, and it can be measured in terms of money. Whereas salary is paid to white collared employees. It is paid at specified intervals, paid to employees whose contribution cannot be measured. And compensation, it's a comparative form, all basic, gross amount, allowances, and benefits. Let's move on to understand the other differences. Wages are paid on an hourly basis, usually to be paid for manual or non-skilled workers. Salaries are paid on a monthly basis and accumulated for 12 months, usually to office workers or management. Both usually receive their monthly money as their compensation. Let's move on to forms of compensation. One of the ways to categorize the different types of compensation is to distinguish direct from indirect compensation. Direct compensation is also referred as base pay, which includes money paid to employees as cash, such as hourly wages, salaries, bonuses, and commission will come under the variable pay. And also employee stock options. Indirect compensation is still monetary in nature, meaning it has a financial value that can be calculated, but is not a direct payment in the form of cash. What is considered indirect compensation can vary across companies, but typically includes much of these benefits package that come with employment, such as medical insurance, paid time off, retirement, pension benefits, and workers' compensation. What is compensation structure? A compensation structure is a strategy you use to determine how each employee in your organization is paid. It considers information like the length of employment, industry, minimums and maximum, and the benefits. So, therefore, when compensation structure is created, they take into consideration both external and internal factors which influence. Developing the compensation structure is primarily a matter of organizational philosophy, and marketplace practices are often important to consider highly competitive situations. So new approaches to compensation structure includes broadbanding. Broadbanding is an approach to base pay that is receiving considerable attention in the business press. It is considered to be more consistent with broader, downsized, flatter organization that exists today. It is a pay strategy that through the consolidation of numerous pay grades into a few broad bands blends the fundamental of market pay with the competencies and contributions of individuals and the strategy and goals of organization. So we have discussed what is the meaning of wages, salary, differences, what is compensation, and also what is compensation structure in this session.